and shame. She'd once smelled his cigarette-reeking breath up close to her face. It had made her want to vomit. "Moira, you all right?" came her friend's concerned voice. A new pop song began to play out of one of the nearby speakers, another one she liked from the charts, and for one moment it was as if the fairground was trying to keep her from danger. She could let him walk off, into the heart of the fairground, well away from her and her new life. She was safe from him now, and after what Moira had planned, she'd finally wipe that evil damn smirk off his cocky face. Her jaw tensed, and her ears pounded as the rage began to rise inside her. Moira knew what happened on this night when they visited the fair. After all, they'd done it to her before. "I've got to go," she said, her mind now fixed on stopping them. She couldn't let them get away with it this time, too. "But we said we were going on the galaxy ride next," her friend interrupted, a confused look on her face. "I'm sorry, I have to go," Moira snapped back, her eyes transfixed on the man, anxious not to lose him in the crowd. "I'll see you in the lecture tomorrow." Her words trailed off. She wasn't so certain about that. Moira didn't turn back, though. She had him fixed with her eyes, and the bastard was going to slip away into the crowds if she didn't hurry. Lightheadedness threatened to overwhelm her, but she pushed through it, her anger driving her forwards. Still clutching the stuffed toy, Moira set off through the dense, milling crowd. "Are you all right, Moira?" her friend called after her, but her words were immediately absorbed by the raucous sounds all around them. Moira barely registered as she followed the man in the direction of the Dodgems. She'd taken an innocent ride with him once, 3 years ago. She could still recall the flashing sparks in the wire meshing above them and the distinctive, oily odour of the metal flooring. They'd laughed and joked. He'd been pushed up close against her in the car, and stupidly, she'd thought nothing of it back then. Not until she'd seen how fast his eyes could turn to evil. The pungent smell of vinegar splashed on hot fish and chips caught her nose, and momentarily she was brought back to the here and now. She could still walk away from this. She had a choice. Her friend was just behind her. It would be as simple as anything to rejoin her and enjoy the thrill of the galaxy ride and stick to the original plan. It was tempting, and she hesitated, doubting herself and wondering if she'd brought all this upon herself. After all, she had liked him once, thinking him cool and unlike the other carers. He was fun and great company, until he wasn't. He hadn't spotted her yet. They'd be in here somewhere, all of them, pretending they were there for the benefit of the youngsters and hell-bent on giving them the night of their lives at the city's annual fair. It became dark, suddenly. He'd stepped beyond the stalls, away from the glaring lights and thumping music and among the lorries and caravans which were grouped apart from the attractions. She'd been foolish to isolate herself. She was alone and had lost sight of him. Moira's chest tightened as panic clawed its way up her throat. Her breaths came in ragged gasps. She glanced back at the safety of the lights, now a distant glow. A voice came from behind her, much clearer in the crisp night air away from the rides. She flinched, wishing she'd turned back. "Hello, Moira. I've been watching you." His voice was cold and sneering. A chill ran through her, and a sourness formed in her mouth. His hand touched her shoulder, and her skin crawled. In an instant, she was that terrified teenager once again, powerless to do anything to protect herself. There was a sudden movement to her side, and she caught a glimpse of the mallet which struck her hard. It happened so fast that she could barely believe it, surprise quickly turning to terror. Her legs weakened and her head pounded with a numbing pain. Moira